In this video lesson, I'm going to show you how to add your personal profile picture to your Blackboard page. The benefit of adding your profile picture is instructors are more likely to remember who you are. I have found that when students add their profile picture, I remember who has asked me what questions. I can remember who's turned in what assignments. And then if you need to ask me a question or you are wanting to talk with me about something, I'm more likely to remember what we've already discussed. And it just helps the communication with me and the students. And it just helps especially since we're not meeting in person. And I would imagine it also helps you as students get to know your classmates. And even if you're not trying to make friends with your classmates, it also helps you just remember, okay, this person commented on something on my discussion board. I'm going to go back and ask them a question about that. And it's just easier to remember what you've already talked about. And as the instructor, it helps me if you have questions about your grades or whatever, I can remember. I'm more likely to remember if I see a face, not just see the name. I'm actually really pretty good with names, especially if I've seen your face. So, all right, so I'm on my main Blackboard page. So if I click on my Blackboard, so here's the classes I'm in, or in my case, what I teach. I'm going to go up here on the top right and click on my name. And then after I click on that link, I'm going to click on personal information. And then in that area, I'm going to click on personalize my settings. And then I want to make sure under avatar image that I've selected use custom avatar image. So I changed mine to something else because I wanted to show you how I would add a picture of my face so you can see who I am. So I'm going to click on browse my computer, and then I'm going to go to the photo that I've chosen that's saved on my computer. And I just double click on that, and you'll see here it says selected file, and I have mine's titled professional photo. If you pick the wrong one, you can just click on do not attach and then go back and change it. And then you can also alter other settings here. You probably don't need to really change those. And then I'm going to click on submit. And then it might take a minute, but then you'll notice that up here, you can see the image that I selected. And now if I go into my Blackboard, I'm able to then see if I click on something, I'm able to see, I think if I click on here, I just wanted to see if it shows up. Okay, it doesn't show up in here, but it will show up then anytime you post in the discussion board. And I can try going to the discussion board to show you that then my image will show up. So if I create a thread here, I'm going to title it assignment question. And this is where I add my question to my instructor. Okay, and then I would add my question. If I have that's where I like you to add questions in our class. If it's something that's not just a discussion board, but rather about an assignment, and this is not discussion board for credit, but rather you just have a question. And then I'll click submit. And see my picture pops up so as the instructor, I could see who's asking a question. And then when I go and click on it, I can see your pretty little face there and I can see your question. And then I would click then on quote so that anyone can see what your question was. And then when I type my response, everyone can see, okay, what was so-and-so's question? And then here's what the instructor's response was so that everyone can learn from your questions. So that's how it really benefits me to see your face and remember who's asking what. And I think it would benefit each of you. And I'm actually going to delete this since we don't need that on there. So hopefully that's helpful. And I encourage each of you to add your profile picture.